Introducing the 3-minute guide to the In Their Lifetime program, Reconciling Faith, Family Planning and Contraceptive Use in Burundi. Burundi is the 4th poorest country in the world. This is compounded by an especially high fertility rate. Women have an average of 6 children during their childbearing years. Being unable to manage the size of their family puts an additional burden on the mother, keeping them from work and putting a strain on already limited amounts of food. Additionally, 740 out of every 100,000 births will result in the death of the mother. Burundi is also home to many people with an active faith. 94% of the country identify as regularly attending church or a mosque, and faith leaders play an especially influential role within communities and across all areas of life, including attitudes towards family planning. Messages from Scripture, such as God's command to Adam and Eve to be fruitful and multiply, are often interpreted and preached as current-day applications, and so the use of contraception is frowned upon and sometimes condemned as sinful. Through the project, Christian Aid worked with faith leaders across the country, 254 of them in total, equipping them to be agents of change within their communities. This involved training the faith leaders on sexual and reproductive health, gender equality, as well as interpretation of Scripture around the topic of family planning. They were supported by and coordinated with key stakeholders to help engage their communities. These included health workers, women's community group leaders, and youth workers. Equipped with knowledge and confidence, faith leaders were ready to engage their congregations and the wider community. This included messages and services, informal conversations, as well as couples counselling. One of the key objectives was to simply make men and women aware of the local family planning services. Connections were made between the faith leaders and these services, so that couples could easily be referred. The project, which works across 5 districts within Burundi, has witnessed sizable shifts in behaviour. Before the project, a common issue was the lack of dialogue and cooperation between men and women when it came to family planning. After the project, the number of pregnant women who have been accompanied by their partner to a family planning or antenatal service increased from 45% to 86%. The percentage of couples having discussions relating to birth control and birth spacing increased to 97%, and overall the unmet need for family planning reduced to 18%, compared to a national average of 29%. So what is the root cause of this impact? Well, it's taking advantage of the highly influential and networked roles that faith leaders play in Burundi. It's this combined with cooperation of medical services, ensuring that men and women are made aware of them. And it's the support of local stakeholders which has enabled this impact, and all made possible by In Their Lifetime supporters.